Hey everyone, I can't believe we're in week 10 already. It just flew by. But I wanted to wish you all well and share with you what I got out of this class. I do wish it was a live class because I feel like we could make some really rich relationships. And well, I got to work with a couple of you. It isn't the same thing. But I also realized it wouldn't be possible for a lot of us if it wasn't online. So I guess I should be grateful for that. Anyway, this week the lecture, a rediscovered Bible, I could really relate to that. Um, just discovering God in my own life and how He calls us, and becoming born again has been a very humbling and moving experience for me. It really evokes some strong feelings, just like those feelings the King of Judah felt. And I can see, we see in history through the fathers of the Reformation how those feelings motivate and drive some of us to uh, press forward for new things. And thank God for that, because I'm so grateful for like Luther and Calvin and Wesley and their work, because I get to study the word of the Bible myself and with others. And the Reformation has led an opportunity for me to discover a very personal relationship with God, which I treasure. One of the things that I really valued so much was the contemplative spaces that Dr. Hinkins created for us. So thank you for that, Dr. Hinkins. I really think that went a long way in helping me have some self-care during this quarter. I took two other classes along with this class, so it has been challenging, and I'm also working as well. So I've been stretched, but these spaces created an opportunity for me to look within and let God minister to me, especially around the loss of my grandfather, and then I had the loss of two other people during the quarter. So these spaces were just so precious because it did give me time to actually grieve and go through this process, yet I didn't fall apart. I could still function, and as a pastor, that is something I'm going to be really challenged with. I'm very empathetic, and I feel other people's pain, and as a leader, I have to find a way to, keep it together so I can lead them through those times. So I got to have some experience with that. Your pilot study, what an amazing opportunity. I hope that I get to participate in something like this. This class was like that. We are equipped now, and I like that you use those contemplative spaces for us to have that self-care. But those two tracks are so important, and I like that idea, when I create a retreat or a workshop, of having kind of those two tracks and making sure that it's a really well-rounded space for people to come together and learn how to be more biblically centered, and then also giving them the space to feel safe and to remove some of that isolation. And I'm glad that you realized in the end that while it might not have been perfect, it was definitely worthwhile and effective. And I think that as just people in general, we have to learn to let go of our perfectionism and really appreciate things for how they come together, and that God is really in control, and He knows what needs to be there. So I'm learning to embrace that more and more as I take on more things and just attempt more things. It doesn't have to be perfect. It brought to mind a lot of why I feel called to be a pastor. I really think it's important to protect our churches and the spaces that have been created so that people can come to know God. I definitely am so grateful that when I started to feel those longings that there had to be something more, that there were people that connected with me and prayed for me and showed me the way. And then that I had a place to go to really soak in the word and to learn more and discover more and to have these rich conversations with other people. So that is mainly why I feel it's really important to continue to have pastors come and step in these roles so that we can protect the places that have been established and create new spaces. So I want to wish all of you Godspeed and remember to soak in God's word so that He can lead us on this journey and we can stay in tune with His will, because that's what's most important. Remembering that we were created with a purpose, and He is going to use us for something great. Take care.